Hi everyone, it's Simon here with a review of Gabbuchi. Gabbuchi is a puzzle game available on PS4, Nintendo Switch and PC. It's the PS4 version you see on your screens. This game may not look like much, but oh my god, it will make you rage. Gabbuchi is a titular character. I will not assume its gender, but I will assume it's agenda, and that's to eat as much as possible to get to the end of the level and then eat the black heart, and then move on to the next stage. Each world is filled up with about 15 to 20 levels, and you can kind of skip around and choose different ones depending on how you feel about certain levels, because some of them click visually with you before, and like you can mentally understand how to get from A to B and eat the heart quicker than others. And I really like that, because once you complete a certain set, the next world opens and it will change the mechanics up slightly and add some more complexity. Initially, you'll just be looking at eating blocks correctly so that you can get to the heart and then eat the heart and then win the level. Then it will very quickly start wanting you to be much more precise. So you might have to jump, switch colour, because Gabbuchi only eats the colour that matches it when it eats it. And it might be that you're creating stairs or going upstairs, so that you need that like alternate colour. So you'll need to like jump, switch colour, land, jump, switch colour, land, that kind of thing. Or it might be that you need to switch colours as you're eating through blocks, so that you can stop at certain points and then move across, continuing eating, like a Pac-Man trapped in Dig Dug, I guess is a good way of describing the game. And you'll eventually get to the heart that way. And that's kind of where the game stays at for quite a long time. Where I'm at the moment is that it's also starting to introduce that you can eat too many blocks, and on the top left hand side of the screen you can see these 3 black hearts, and if they're already full by the time you get to the black heart at the end, Gabbuchi's too fat. He can't eat anymore, or she can't eat anymore, and so it can't eat the heart at the end, and so you lose the level, and you're like, no, because you feel like you've done so well to get to the end, and then you're like, oh no, too fat, soz, bye. So yeah, plenty to deal with. It then starts to introduce some enemies and things like that, so you really have to be on the ball with what you're doing. So not only are you looking at colours, but you're also looking at avoiding enemies, because it's a one-hit die. You fall off the level, you die. You'll quite often get into unwinnable situations with the block, so you'll be restarting and going again. All the while your rage is increasing. However, it is very satisfying when you do get to the end of a level and you're like, I did it, yes! One of the other things that is worthwhile pointing out is that Gabbuchi is not massively agile, particularly when jumping. It doesn't jump very high, doesn't jump very far, and quite often a lot of the levels involve you jumping diagonally, changing colour so that you can kind of eat blocks as you go through stuff. And it's part of the game's charm is that it's just a fat block. But it does mean that some of the stuff will be quite trial and error-y, and you'll be trying to, it's almost like you're trying to pick across, but like in a high jump, and trying to like make a rainbow of like bashing through blocks, if that makes sense. And it's very difficult to get right. So just expect to be restarting over and over and over again. There's 180 levels split across 15 worlds. It keeps you very, very busy. I've not got to the end of it, which is why I've not done a written review for it over on higherplayinggames.com yet. But when I do get to the end of it, I will. But I feel like I've got far enough in this game to say that this is definitely recommended for people who like really interestingly unique puzzle games that they don't mind being raging over, but get real satisfaction when they get it right. The beauty of Gabbuchi is that getting to the end of the level is just considered a pass. If you really want extra hard mode, then you've got extra challenges to do so, but they're completely optional and you don't need them to actually get through and complete the game. It's worthwhile noting it doesn't come with a platinum. It's just the usual 315 in points trophy-wise. But yeah, enjoy your time with this one, but just have like the rage meter on the side. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. I hope that was informative, and yeah, happy puzzling. This one's quite often at 50% off as well, so wait for a sale on it, I would imagine, and you'll get double the money value. Boy! Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a collection of media projects ran by me. If you like what you see and want to find out more, visit patreon.com/Higher Plane Network. Your support can make so much more possible, be that a like, a comment, a share, or a pledge. Thanks for watching.